In the current context of demographics in the West Africa region and Sierra Leone in particular, we need inclusive growth. When I say inclusive growth, I mean that the kind of growth that will lift more people out of poverty. To achieve that inclusive growth, it means that we need to expand our production base. We need to grow the economies faster. That cannot happen without energy, without reliable, affordable energy to drive industrialization, but at the same time to encourage a local economic development across our countries. With the growing population as well, it means there is a high demand for health services. So there again, to deliver effective, affordable health services, energy plays a big role. So within the broader context of inclusive growth and jobs and wealth creation, you're going to need energy solutions to drive all of those services.
Our mission is to make sure that the community commit themselves to adopt new technology and entrepreneurship for livelihood improvement to our community in Tanzania. We know the clean energy and affordable energy is very important to achieve those. And our approach to the community is that we scope around to identify the situation at the ground level and design the solution. Thereafter, we test the technology to make sure that it works based on expectation of our community.
Ethiopia and India share a lot agroecologically and also in the development of our agriculture sector and what we need to do for the farmers. So there's a lot of similarity. So what we have seen here can easily be shared. One is simply the technologies we have observed and can be easily replicated in our country. And the most important thing is the approach and the model they have used to bring about this change. So I hope we will continue this partnership and bring all the good results and the good examples we have seen in India.
Personally, I've had the opportunity to visit India on 2 occasions. In the first occasion, which was in 2018, I must confess that it was an eye-opener. We had the opportunity to visit and see what renewable energy can do, especially in transforming lives. And in the second trip, it was also a learning trip, but we had the opportunity to attend a very informative and international conference. And again, we also had the chance of visiting and learning from different aspects and gaining knowledge and skills on energy financing. SENCO has continued to provide advice, support, and guidance on our capacity building for microfinance institutions. In other words, I can say we are borrowing long experience from SENCO.
We are an Ethiopia-based management consultancy fully dedicated to work in economic development. We work in many sectors that have an impact on faster economic development for rural populations. So we work in agriculture, we work in manufacturing. We also work on policy issues with the government and international development agencies. And recently we have started working in the energy sector. Most of our population lives off-grid, perhaps close to 80%, do not have access to electricity to power their day-to-day work, whether it is electricity or value-added processing or improving productivity of agriculture. Without power, none of that is possible. So we're hoping we could put together a very nice program with the SENCO Foundation to take some of your lessons here and to match it with the challenges that we're facing here in Ethiopia, back home in Ethiopia, and come up with a unique program that will provide power solutions to power economic development and growth in rural Ethiopia.